So, I'm Crystal Gutierrez from CSD 100 with Professor Timiani, and this is my final project, finally finished. My Pygame project. I didn't do as much, I guess, as other students, but I kind of like what I did. So here I import Pygame and random. So I'm gonna use it without the code. This area is I use it to declare our variables and have them like all together to like know where they are if I need to change anything. This one right here is for the while loop. Right here in this area, let's create the sprites for the game. Depending on which one is called, either the flower or the worm or the basket, it is loaded and loaded and converted. Pygame is initialized. The screen gets the size. The screen is set to the size that was in one of the variables. This only to the title. This is loading the background. This is fitting the background into the size of the screen. The clock, the font used for displaying text that I use more down the code. This is two sounds that I use. One is for one of the players, the basket player, and the other one is for the worm player. Oh yeah, this is the list for sprites. Yeah. This is only creating 10 flowers for the beginning. Right here, like I said before, it is, I'm sorry, okay, right here is going to this class, sending this name to file name right here. So this is gonna go here and it's gonna search for it, load it, and convert it. This is why it's joining the class. This is giving the x value and the y value randomly. This is adding to the list all the ones created here. Like each time it goes, it added to the list. Then we have player, which is a basket player. Here doing the same thing about here, like sending the name of the file, so it can return the name as a sprite. It's adding it as well. Then here is the other player, the worm, doing the same thing. Here's where the while loop starts for the Pygame. Here's the first event. If the user clicks the X on the game, then the game is gonna finish. This is for the keyboard. It's pretty much this part. It only works for the worm. Well, to move it around, up, down, left, right. That's pretty much it. This is setting the screen with the background image. This is for the worm as well, to get the position as it's moving around. Because like the basket is the mouse, so it's easier. But for the worm, because the mouse gets like two numbers, the X and Y, directly here. The worm uses X and Y as well, and it's just modified depending on what you click, either up, down, right, or left. Then right here, we have the collision. So this one is for the basket, hitting the flowers, and it's the worm hitting the flowers as well. So if worm list with this one, this is adding the score. This one right here is adding the score. Each time you touch a flower, it will add one. And we have a little sound here. As well for the second player, which is the basket. It has a score every time the basket touch one of the flowers, and it has its own sound as well. Here's for the levels. It just change levels as you're cleaning the flowers. So every time you have a flower, the first time you have 10 flowers, then the second time will be 20 flowers, because there's the level, which is the number, which it goes, the first one is 2, because it comes from 1. The first level is all this, and then comes here, and then adds 1, so it's 2, and then 2 times 10 is 20, so we're gonna have 20 flowers for the second level. Placed randomly, they're all stripes, and this is just saying the level that you are in, the score for the worm, and the score for the basket. And this is just the clock and the Pygame display flip. And then whenever the user clicks X, it's gonna quit the game. So let's do it really fast. So here's the worm right here, and here's the basket. So that's a little sound for the basket. As you can see, the score down over here. For the basket. So you got 3 there, 4 there, and the worm moves around with the mouse. I'm sorry, with the keyboard as well, just getting one by one. So this is not a one-player game; it's a 2-player game, and it works well. So as the user collects the flowers, you can see the score going up, and the level as well whenever they clean all the flowers are clean. So that's pretty much, this is my game, and I hope it works and you guys like it. So thank you, and see ya!